What is heavy? There we go. Hi! How are you? Right, just really quickly, can everyone hear everything? Are we good? I hope so. Because we couldn't hear in the last one. That always makes me sad, like someone's being left out, even though it's like not my intention. Right, we're gonna keep on this one, okay? And I am actually going to have a confession. I didn't take my hoop out of my fabric out of the hoop last night. Hello there. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to pay for that later, I think. I think I'm gonna have a nice big crease. So what we're gonna do today is the looped running stitch. Now I showed a little bit of what it's gonna look like around the outside edge yesterday. Oh, it's getting hot in here. If you didn't immediately say in your mind, so take off all your clothes, then I've got the wrong people. I'm getting too old. I'm getting too old to be doing this, I think. Because, yeah, in my mind, I literally just said that. Right, so I think what I'm going to do is find two colors that look really nice together. Like, maybe this pink and maybe like a blue, like a nice blue. Because I want two colors. I'm glad I'm not alone. I want two colors, maybe like a light pink and a blue. And then like this one in the middle. Do you know what I mean? That might be nice. Maybe this one in the middle and these two on the outside. Whatever. I'm just gonna do it. Screw it, let's do it. That's the, Lowe's or something? Home Depot? I only know because the commercials in the States are out of control. And every single summer when we go there, we come back in September and August, and me and David are like singing like the door one. There's like a garage door commercial that's like really popular in Toledo. And then what's happening here? And there's another one. Why'd I pick the one color that's got like 500 knots in it? Let's pick a new color. Christ alive. Okay. I'm going to do this blue for the running stitch, and then I'm going to do this pink here for the loop part, okay? But yeah, that's literally what happens, is that every time we go back to the States, we just like quote commercials for like 2 or 3 months until we like slowly just forget about them all. So yeah. That's one of the ones that's on the television. Okay, so we're going to do a running stitch. A running stitch is just a bunch of straight stitches. You just go up and down, up and down, up and down. That's it. Okay, we're going to do it all the way around the outside on this line. Okay, so don't fill the whole line. It's going to look like a dashed line. Okay, and however far apart you put your running stitches, that's kind of how big your loops are going to be. So based on this little sample that I've done, the running stitches are going to go here, here, here. Cars for Kids. Ooh, I know. I've never heard of that one. I both want to hear it and also do not want to hear it in equal measure. What's the one about like home of the talking door? Did it? I don't know why I'm grinning ear to ear like an absolute fool. But yeah. Stanley Steamers. Do you guys have that one? Call 1-800-STEAMERS. No? Yeah, okay, I'm going to stop because, one, I'm not good at singing, and that's just going to be really annoying for everyone, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to do a running stitch all the way around. Try and make your stitches about the same width apart and the same length. Stanley Steamers make your home cleaner. Guys, I've got a life. It's just that the problem is that it's not that we don't have commercials here. It's that, do you remember when we were growing up? Sorry, Carrie. Yes. Do you remember when we were growing up and we had like commercials at like 6 o'clock, 6:15, 6:30, 6:45, and 7? Now it's like 6 o'clock, 6:07, 6:10, 6:13. It's like there's just like constantly commercials, like all the time. I hate it. I feel like when we were growing up, I say we, like I'm gonna be 40 this year, so that just tells you something there. But yeah, I feel like I guess when I was growing up, like we didn't have like that many commercials like that. Like we had, like you knew when your commercial was gonna be, you know? Like you can go to like make a bag of popcorn, or like you could go and like go to the toilet. And now it's like you leave your seat and you're gonna miss like everything because they'll be right back. And our show is really 20 minutes long now, isn't it? Just, we're like, I'm not gonna lie, like in England, it's not like that. Like we don't have as many commercials, and we don't get pharmaceutical commercials either. Like they are banned. So we don't have any kind of like prescription commercials. We don't have anything about pharmaceuticals. So they're not advertised at all. So whenever Carol comes in the summer, like she came last summer, and she was like, oh my gosh, the amount of pharmaceutical commercials. And I was like, yeah, because she is a pharmacist. I'm like, yeah, that's like normal. And she's like, no, that's not normal. And I was like, well, yeah, it is normal. Like for us, it's normal. Isn't it so funny though? Like what becomes your normal after a while? Because I'm telling you, like even like screen doors, like we don't have screen doors here. Like we just don't have them. Like there's like, I've not been to one person's home that has a screen door. I've often had like a net, like people have bought like screen nets, you know, but no, like no one's got a screen door. And then when my kids go to the States, they're like pushing on the screen, and everyone's like, stop pushing on the freaking screen, because you're gonna like stretch it out and it's gonna like get holes in it and stuff. But they just don't know. Like, you're halfway done and I haven't even started yet. Because I just get a little bee in my bonnet and I just get going, you know? Give me a topic to talk about and I will just yap. Speaking of yapping, the WhatsApp group, we're going to start I haven't done the lives in a while. I'm really sorry about that. We are supposed to have one kind of like chatter, you know? Like a little Zoom where we can all stitch together and like have a little chat. I haven't done them I've only done one since we started the group, and I'm really sorry about that. So I'll be starting those up again. I'm going to put a little poll in the group and see if we can do one next week. And then see if they would like a regular, don't do that. Like, come on, behave yourself. See if you want like a regular day per month, or if you want to kind of like schedule it on like, I don't know, like the second Thursday of every month or something, you know what I mean? Something like that. But yeah, we're going to start those up again. Also, if you join the WhatsApp group, you get 15% off everything in the shop except the pattern of the month, because you already get a discount on that if you subscribe. And then obviously you get the WhatsApp group, which is honestly the best group of ladies like ever. Ladies? Women? I don't know. What people? You don't have to be a woman to be in there, so I'm gonna edit that. Just to say everyone is welcome, okay? This blue is really pretty, isn't it? Just taking a second for that. But yeah, we really have like the best people. Obviously finding a time is difficult, and that's kind of why I haven't, not just because of myself, but we have people who are 8 hours behind, we have people who are 5 hours behind, so it's a bit hard to find like a time. But I think we're just gonna have to do it, because I think it's a really good part of the group, and it would be good to like actually talk and stitch and stuff like together, you know? So that's going to come back again. It's £3 a month if you want to do it. It is a subscription, but there's not a subscription limit, if you know what I mean. It's only a subscription because I can't add everyone every month. Like I can't go down the list and be like, right, that, like, you know, Beth, Tracy, Robin, Tori, like that would just take too much time. So it is a subscription, but you do not have to, there's no minimum monthly, do you know what I mean? Monthly. So with the pattern of the month, you have to get 2 months before you can cancel it. So they can be any 2 months. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It could be, you can subscribe today and get the February one, and then decide that March, like maybe you didn't have enough money, or maybe you didn't want to, or maybe you wanted to get like, you know, something else instead, like a kit or something. That's fine. You can pause it. You can pause your subscription. And then if you want to cancel, you just need to get 1 more month. So you can pause it for as long as you want to. You could pause it for a year. You could pause it for however long. It's completely up to you. And then say you like, I don't know, August's. You can unpause, get the August pattern, pay for it, and then you can cancel after that. Or you can just kind of see how it goes. So that's kind of what I like about it, is that you don't have to have it every month. You know? Oh my gosh, I've got such an awkward little one right here. I'm just going to take a couple out because that's too far apart to be... It's too far apart. It's going to be like a really, really big loop right there. So yeah. We're just talking about the WhatsApp group. So it is a paid group. But it's £3 a month or $5 if you are in the States. So, something to think about. I'm only flogging it because someone's asked me about it. And I was talking about the group. And someone was like, excuse me, what's this? And I was like, oh, right. I don't ever talk about it. So I really should. Because it is nice. And you get 15% off anything else in the shop. Except the pattern of the month. So every new Stitchalong, you get 15% off. We are going to have another one after this. Have I done it right this time? Or have I still put this a little bit too far apart? I'm just going to have to suck it up and put a tiny one in. And honestly, everyone's super supportive. So like if you've got a question about embroidery, some people just talk about other stuff. That's okay too. Yeah. And I try to get in there once a day, like just to have a little chat, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes I've had a little bit other things to think about lately, which I will talk about later. I don't know how I've managed to not stitch over that, but fantastic from me. Okay, so now we're going to do the, the stuff, the looped part of the stuff. So I think I'm gonna do that one or this one. No, not that one. This one. I was like, I just did that one. Yeah, maybe this one. This one. Right, we're gonna use all 6 strands. Get a long enough one, okay, so that you don't have to stop and start again, because that's gonna be a pain in the butt. So get a long enough one so that you don't have to stop and start again. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to, gotta remember how to do it, hey? gonna wind me up, isn't it? Okay. All right, so we're gonna come up here. I'm gonna zoom in just a minute, okay? All right, can you see it or no? I hope so. Okay, you're gonna come up here. Pull it all through. Right, and come up this one. So you're gonna slide your needle underneath that one. This is gonna be the part that's gonna piss you off because literally like that, right? And then slide your needle down this one. Now, some people like to do it down this one, but on top of this one. I don't think it really matters that much. It might make it so that you see the looped parts a bit better, if you know what I mean. You know? And this is going to be the hard part, is you need to leave the loops. So we're not doing it straight, like pulling it straight. You're going to leave a loop like that. So I went up under this one, okay? Around, and then under the blue one, over the pink one. Do you see it? All right. And now we're going to go under. So not this one right here. We just went under that one. You're going to go under this one. Okay. I think it does look better like that. So under the blue one and over this one. And then leave a little loop. And then under this one. I'm going to have to check that because I feel like this is right though. If it's not right, don't tell me. Let me just bask in wrongness. I feel like if it wasn't over the pink one, then it would be like one big fat line in front of all the running stitches. Do you know what I mean? Be pretty. Come on. So in the end, it's going to be like that. Let me do one that's like under both of them and see what that looks like. Because now I'm like kind of doubting myself, I'm not going to lie. If I do it like this, I have a feeling that's going to look like you're going to have like such a big fit, like long floppy stitch there. Do you know what I mean? No. No. I think you need that one to like hold it down. Got a corner that my fabric keeps getting caught on. See, I knew I was right. Why didn't you guys just be like, trust yourself? Watch me be wrong anyways, because that would be hilarious. But we're having fun, so who cares? So under this one and over this one. Okay, you're going to do that all the way around. Do you have questions about this at all? Then when you end it, then when you end it, you're going to make sure that all of them have loops. It's going to take way too long for me to do all of it. So I might just do it tonight and then tomorrow quickly end it so you know how to end it. But when I ended it before, I just did this loop here and then put it down there. Do you know what I mean? So you're going to go up under here, around, and then down there. Yeah. Around and then back down there. Okay? This is going to take forever. It's going to take so long. Mostly just because of the under and over part. How cute is this going to be, though? It's going to look like such like a nice, like a little, like a frame, like a ribbon, like looking frame. How cute. Obviously, you can do contrasting colors like I've done, or you can do the same color for both. They'll kind of like blend together more if you do it that way. Like you won't be able to see the running stitch as much. So I think it depends if you like the look of the running stitch, because some people don't really like it as like a stitch. I mean, like the look of it as a stitch on its own. Does that make sense? So the key here is going to be to make sure that your running stitches are all the same, okay? I'm tempted to put a little tacking stitch on the loops to hold them in place. You could, yeah. You definitely could, especially because it's meant to be a book. I might get snagged. That's the only reason I'm not doing the woven wagon wheels now. I'm going to do them like the very last, like the second to last day after we do French knots and all that kind of stuff. So that'll be like the last day. I might even teach them separately and then do them after. Probably shouldn't have put them in here because you know what I'm like about woven wagon wheels and like wearable things. This is too cute though. Okay, so that's what you're gonna do. I'm gonna do like that. And then you're gonna go all the way around, okay? Well, Teresa, it's funny you say that because I was actually gonna teach that as well. Just in case someone else didn't want to do the woven wagon wheels. But they are so very clearly woven wagon wheel kinds. So I suppose I could just say, watch the bouquet Stitchalong if you want to do it like that. But if you want to do it like this, watch this one. So I could just do that. I might. Right, so we're going to go all the way around, and I'm going to show you how to do this tomorrow, okay? To finish it. Just like that. Okay? So there you go. It almost looks like I've started spacing them out a little bit, doesn't it? My running stitch. So try and keep your running stitch the same length all the way around. So nice. Okay, so that's it for me. I'm trying to keep these nice and short, but I am going to show you how to finish it. So if you are like, oh, I don't know, I'll do it at the beginning of tomorrow's video, and then there won't be a question. Okay, so enjoy. Don't forget to, I'll put the WhatsApp group link in my stories tonight, just in case you want to join. And don't forget to send a picture of your progress, because you can be entered to win a £15 store credit for my shop. You could even use it for a subscription, I think. So there you go. The WhatsApp subscription. So enjoy, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay? Bye!